We've been scammed. I haven't been scammed, actually. Maybe you have been scammed. Are we live? I hope that comes through real good on the mic. Guys, people are taking advantage of the Australian wildfires right now. Please be careful about where you donate to. There's a lot of people who are pretty vulnerable who kind of get sucked into these compassionate Facebook pages and try to help for a good cause. They're putting up GoFundMes and keeping the money. Tell your friends, tell the vulnerable demographics. The old people and all the old people friends, you gotta tell them. No offense. We just know you haven't been on the internet as long. I'm making this video because a lot of people are getting duped by this kind of stuff. I found a Facebook page that had raised almost $2,000. I found a Facebook page that had raised almost $2,000 from people who were trying to help the Australian wildfires, and it was going to some guy. I'll tell you about that. You can't tell me to stop. You're the camera woman. I found this Facebook page because one of my friends had shared it, and it was this picture of a poor little duck or penguin. I should call it a penguin. It's a picture of this poor little penguin getting wrapped up in a balloon, you know, talking about balloons don't go to heaven, they land in the ocean, and they choke the animals, kill the dolphins and whales. The Facebook page is called Voice of Planet, VOP is their acronym. Voice of Planet, that sounds like a thing a robot would say.
Voice of Planet.
Their @is Be Voice of Planet. You go to their About page and it says, be the voice of planet Earth to save it. There is no planet B, which I saw on a protest sign thing. You're not original. Just so you know, this Facebook page looks legitimate. They call themselves a nonprofit. This nonprofit organization is like trying to do well for animals and stuff like that, which is cool, no big deal. You go through, please pray for Australia, please pray for Australia, act for Australia. God is great, true God lovers must share this. So obviously they're trying to play the religious thing and sound like they're good people. And then the post right above that one, stop! Stop praying. Help.
Stop praying.
They said, hey, God heard it, all right? He sent rain. Now stop praying and give me your money. And then they posted a GoFundMe link. And I was like, all right, what's this about? You know, trying to save the world. Respect that. I click on it. And this is GoFundMe on behalf of Dimitri Martin, not the comedian, and they are raising money for the Australian wildfires. And they say all the donations are going to Wires, which is an Australian charity. What is it? Charity for nature? Okay, Google, what is Wires? Oh, he was listening.
Here's a result from the web.
Wires is a wildlife rescue rehab and charity thing in Australia. And if you go to their website, they have a donation link in the top right corner. You don't need a GoFundMe. There's no point. So GoFundMe is gonna take their chunk and then it ends up in somebody's hands and you just hope that they actually went through and sent it here. If this Facebook page really cared, they would just put the link right there, but they didn't. I was kind of getting sketched out, so I messaged them on Facebook. I said, is it all right if I share the GoFundMe link? I just wanted to bait them into having a conversation with me. So they said, yes, of course. I said, why? I said, why? That's not what I said. I need to redo that for a third time. I said, is there any reason that you made a GoFundMe instead of just linking the Wires website? And they said, yes. To which I replied, why? I'm curious. They said, and I quote, why you curious? At that point, I kind of figured it was a scam. I said, you know, I messaged you and then I realized that you could donate directly to the site. What's the difference between these two things? And they said, we are organization in America working for the cause to save planet. When we collect enough funds, we will send it to Australia officials. Australia officials. So I said, will you be sending it through the Wires website? To which they read and never got back to me. So later on, they update the GoFundMe page. And now the beneficiary of it is this guy named Saeed Akhtar. I hope I said that right. Saeed A. We're gonna call him SA. Last I saw, he had raised almost $2,000 from people who thought they were contributing to the Australian wildfire relief rescue, whatever, with Wires. And then he updated the text and he said, actually, I'm not sending the money to Wires. I'm giving it to my friend in America. But he's gonna send it to Wires. So now I report them because I was like, all right, by that time they had $500 in donations. And I was like, well, everyone who donated those $500 think their money is going directly to wires, and now they're being told that it's going through some guy in America. And I left them a nastygram on their Facebook page too, saying do not donate to their GoFundMe. It's probably a scam. There's no need to go through this GoFundMe. You can donate directly to the site. So since then, luckily a bunch of people have kind of come together. I left that post on Facebook. Somebody actually showed me something kind of funny. So in one of their posts, you see, they're trying to show like this 4-panel thing of like all the stuff that's happening in Australia. This was originally the picture on the GoFundMe, was this guy right here. Turns out that's not a koala bear, that's a regular bear. And the guy's Russian. The video is from 2011 and it's just a Russian guy playing with a baby bear. Yeah. That's not Australian. I don't speak Australian, but I guarantee that's not Australian. So they're preying on compassionate people and they're trying to get you to donate to their GoFundMe. And they put it in all their posts. When I first came to their Facebook page, they put that GoFundMe link in every single post. If you clicked contact us, it would just send you to the GoFundMe. It was all over their page. They have completely wiped it since. Similarly, other people started posting too, hey, I think this is a scam. And it was shut down. Kind of. Now it's up. If you go to the link where they had originally, it's the same exact URL, but now it's a completely different write-up. The goal is $10,000. They did refund the almost $2,000 that was on there before, which is good. But the fact that they're letting this still happen with the same guy, Dimitri Martin, giving it to Saeed Akhtar, but it's a whole new write-up. Now the money is gonna go to Fauna Rescue SA. SA? Let's get the tinfoil hats on, boys. SA. SA? Saeed Akhtar? Okay, that's probably a stretch. That's probably not actually where it's going, but it is a funny coincidence. And they tried to pull that same kind of loophole before, so I wouldn't be surprised if they were trying it again, saying, oh, the funds are going to SA. After they created the GoFundMe, I think they went to make a website that they never ended up finishing, because if you click on it, it takes you to this thing, and in the top left, it's got all the information. It says, voice of planet, be the voice of planet Earth to save it, there is no planet B. The same thing from their Facebook page, which isn't surprising, it's the same website, obviously. And then it's talking about poor children. What's this about? Get started. That doesn't go anywhere. No more. Nope. What does this do? Nothing. So this page is like under construction right now. And I went down to the bottom, I saw organization theme because I was like, okay, what is this? There's gotta be some kind of default website. I click on organization theme and look, it's the default freaking page. The only thing they did was put their name in the top left. They didn't change anything else. In fact, they have less stuff. They don't even have that stuff down there. But since then, I reported their GoFundMe, and I think they decided that they weren't going to invest the money. It sounded like a good idea to make a website that made them appear legitimate when they were about to get $2,000, but now that they're getting no dollars, I think they gave up on it, which is good. I'm happy about that. I hate scummy people. I don't hate them. I don't like scummy people, and I don't like the Australian wildfire, but you gotta be a piece of work to take money from people trying to help. Please be careful with your money. Please look into where it's going. I told people it was a scam and they kept donating money. Anyway, did I have anything else to talk about? This is a microphone. That's what koala bears sound like. So anyway, I just wanted to rant about this because it was really bugging me how innocent people were spending money to places like this. And if I found this one, I'm so burpy right now, give me 1 second. So anyway, at the end of the day, I just wanted to warn you guys, please pay attention to where your money is going, all right? Because these places will look legitimate, like they actually care, and then they will take your money and they will not think twice about it. They are still on their grind. They are still trying to get money from people. They just kind of changed the game a little bit. I hit reset on them, but they're still at it. And if I found this one, God knows how many more pages like this are out there. So please, like, tell your friends, tell your family, tell the old people, tell them. Let them know that they need to be careful about where they're sending their money. If you're, just a quick update, if you're one of my YouTube peeps, I have a video in the works. It is very funny. Just please stay tuned. And thank you. I am going to bed now. I love you and goodbye. Oh, need a new one of those. Oh, this isn't even a real microphone. It's that. This is my mic. That's nothing. That was just a prop. It just helped me get into it. Like an oral fixation. I can't do that on camera. Turn that off.